On Monday morning, Saskatoonians are going to be treated to the partial phase of the total solar eclipse. So basically what's going to happen is the moon is going to creep in front of the sun. The analogy I like to use is it's an imaginary cosmic cookie monster that's going to be chomping away at the sun. So the effect begins at 10:30 on Monday morning. So that's when the edge of the moon will just start to cover the edge of the sun, and it'll take a larger and larger chunk out of the sun gradually over the next hour or so. The maximum eclipse in Saskatoon will happen at 11:43 in the morning, and at that time about 75% of the sun's diameter will be covered by the moon. So it'll probably get a little bit dimmer than under normal full sunlight. And then for the next hour or so, the moon will start to move away, so the fraction eclipse will decrease, and the eclipse is over at 1 o'clock that afternoon. Now, in order to view the eclipse, you need to view it safely. You must not stare at the sun, because that can damage your eyes and apparently even cause blindness. So either if you have already eclipse viewing glasses, or an instrument like a telescope equipped with a solar filter, that solar filter is important, then you can observe it yourself. Otherwise, you should go to one of the locations in the city where astronomers will be setting up telescopes for viewing the eclipse. Here at the University of Saskatchewan, some of my students will be operating this telescope here. We are located on campus 1 block north of College and Wiggins Avenue. We'll be open from 10:15 a.m. until 1:15 in the afternoon. So I've sort of described what we are going to see. We're going to see the moon covering a fraction of the disk of the sun. But for those of us who are traveling down into the United States, into the zone of totality, it's probably the most spectacular thing you will see is the outer corona of the sun. So it almost looks three-dimensional. The disk of the sun is going to be exactly covered by the moon, so that part is going to look black. And then around the moon, there's going to be this very large irregular shaped bright corona gas, which we don't normally see. So that'll be the most exciting thing to see if you're in, say, Wyoming.